Sanju Verma, can I start with you? And I just want to tell my viewers before I come to Sanju Verma that for some reason the Congress decided not to participate in this debate. They say they don't want to talk about it. They say it's an internal matter. So Sanju Verma, it's an internal matter of the Congress party. Why is the BJP sniping at the Congress then? And to begin with, would you want to congratulate Mr. D.K. Shivakumar?
You know, Shreya, you always put me on the mat. But let me try and, not duck the googly that you've thrown at me. Congratulations will be in order when D.K. Shivakumar takes oath. He's potentially likely to be the next chief minister from what I gather by way of media reports. But why is the BJP sniping and snapping at the Congress? No, we are not. But is it an internal matter of the Congress? Oh, certainly not. Karnataka is a very big state. Karnataka, sends 29 MPs to the Lok Sabha. And to say that, what happens in Karnataka is the Congress's private business, I completely disagree with that, because we have finally realized that an OBC chief minister has been given the short shrift. And this is the same Rahul Gandhi who goes to every platform shouting, Narendra Modi ne to OBC work ke liye kuch kiya hi nahi, jabki Narendra Modi is the first OBC Prime Minister of India thanks to the BJP. If hypocrisy had a face, that face would look like Rahul Gandhi's. But the moot point is this. Don't forget that elections are there in 2028. And I have no problems in admitting, Shreya, that in 2023, BJP's tally fell from 104 to 66. Whereas the Congress's tally rose from 80 to 135. But the good news is that the BJP has never lost out in terms of vote share. You look at the Lok Sabha elections 3 in a row, 2014, 19, 2024. You look at the Assembly elections 3 in a row. BJP's lowest vote share is 36%. BJP's highest vote share from Karnataka in 2014 was around 51%. So we stuck to our vote share, and this time we propose to raise the number of winnable seats as well, given the chaos which the Congress party finds itself in Karnataka.
Manasvi Thapar, do you find it a bit odd, like I do and like probably everyone in this panel does, that the Congress does not want to speak on a leadership change in just one of the 4 states that they are in power in? Is that strange to you? Is that not strange to you? And is the Congress right in saying this is an internal matter of the Congress party? Ab isme baat karne ke liye kya hai? Sanju Verma is saying, if there is a leadership change in any state, it's not an internal matter of the party. It's a matter of the entire state and the entire country, with other parties like the BJP having a stake as well. Would you want to respond to that?
Yeah, I think Sanju is making a very valid point, but the same point she didn't make in 2022 when Uttarakhand 2 Roberts were replaced by Dhami. In Gujarat, Rupani was replaced by Patel. In Tirupara, Deb was replaced by Saha. Khattar was replaced by Saini in Haryana. In Karnataka itself, Yedurappa was replaced by Bommai. So at that particular time,
you forgot Bihar.
BJP was not answering. Yeah, Bihar. So you also Maharashtra. So there are multiple states when BJP does it. It's the greatest strategy, the greatest political plot which BJP is playing. But when other political party does it, so that is a betrayal to their own voters and everything. So all the realism will come only when some opposition party does it. This is a playbook of BJP, and no one has mastered this changing of chief ministers. What BJP has done. In fact, in 2021. 4 chief ministers in 6 months were changed. At that particular time, it was like reformative things which were happening in BJP. So my whole point is it's a political decision, and let it be a political decision. Why do you want to make it a hue and cry? When you does it, that's a Desh Bhakti or a state Bhakti. When Congress is doing it, that is anti-national or anti-state, anti-Karnataka. So when the only logic, let's leave Uttarakhand, Gujarat, Tirupara, Haryana and Rajasthan, Bihar and Maharashtra. Let's only talk about Karnataka. When Yedurappa ji was replaced by Bommai. So what was the reason? So wasn't it anti-Karnataka at that particular time? It was political.
But Manasvi, my limited point is back then, I remember the BJP coming on all television channels and explaining their point of view. What is the problem of the Congress not coming for TV debates on this issue? Bhai, aisa kya ho gaya that you don't? Why are you embarrassed about it is the point I'm trying to make. It's only because you are embarrassed. You feel that you're not in a good position to make a good point, which is why you've decided not to show up for debates on the subject. Why? Is my limited question.
Yeah. Yes, so coming on debates or answering the media is not something which will prove them they are right or wrong. In fact, the Prime Minister has not done a media conference since he's elected, so that does not mean he's the wrong Prime Minister. No, he's not a wrong Prime Minister. So,
Okay.
नहीं मीडिया की बात कर रहे हैं ना. मीडिया को जवाब देना अगर इतनी बड़ी जवाबदेही होती तो प्राइम मिनिस्टर को हम सबसे पहला सवाल पूछते. हमारे वन ऑफ द फर्स्ट सिटीजन ऑफ दिस नेशन प्राइम मिनिस्टर होते हैं. तो उसके उनके ऊपर हम सवाल नहीं पूछ सकते. सारे सवाल ऑपोजिशन के चीफ मिनिस्टर या स्ट्रेटेजी पे हमको पूछते हैं जो बिल्कुल डुप्लीकेटेड है. जो बीजेपी करती है तो वो देशभक्ति मुझे लगती है, यही हम डिस्कस करते हैं मीडिया में. जब कांग्रेस करती है तो वो देशद्रोह है. तो ये सवाल है मेरा.
संजू,
आई थिंक इट्स द सेम थिंग.
Sanju, respond. He's already listed out. In fact, Manasvi has listed out something that we have listed out as well. Can we just put out that graphic we have made of all the states that have seen a midterm change of chief ministers? Let's put that out. Sanju, you can respond now.
Thank you. Shreya, I'm so glad that Manasvi brought in some points related to Uttarakhand and Gujarat.
Yeah.
Let me say one thing. When Vijay Rupani replaced Anandiben Patel as the chief minister of Gujarat, there was no public cleaning of dirty linen between Rupani and Anandiben. When Vijay Rupani was replaced by Bhupendra Bhai Patel, that too just 9 months ahead of the Gujarat 2022 elections, I do not recall Bhupendra Bhai Patel and Vijay Rupani at loggerheads with each other washing their dirty linen in public. When Pushkar Singh Dhami, prior to becoming the chief minister, was preceded by Tirath Singh Rawat and Trivendra Singh Rawat, I did not see Dhami versus the two Rawats. So the limited point is, yes, in any political party, personal ambitions do come into play. But at the same time, the BJP is the only political party where succession has been far smoother than any political party in India. And the biggest examples in recent history are Uttarakhand and Gujarat. And my final point is this. Please bear with me for 20 seconds. I come from the state of Maharashtra. Maharashtra mein Shreya, it is Varsha Gaikwad versus Prithviraj Chauhan versus Nana Patole versus Aslam Sheikh versus Bhai Jagtap. In Rajasthan, for the longest time, it was Sachin Pilot versus Ashok Gehlot. In Chhattisgarh, for the longest time, it has been T.S. Singhdeo versus Bhupesh Baghel. And Shreya, in Karnataka, it has always been D.K. Shivkumar versus K.C. Venugopal versus Siddaramaiah versus Girish Chodankar versus Manikam Tagore versus Dinesh Gundu Rao.
Okay.